Hey, here we are, early June. Wow, the violent protesters at a Trump rally. So, I'm chatting with one of my friends the other day, and her commentary to me is, the violence at rallies goes both ways. Haven't you seen the Donald Trump people attacking? It's like, no, I actually haven't. I've seen one old man swing at some guy walking up the aisle, giving the finger. Should the old man have been prosecuted for taking a cold cock shot at this kid? Absolutely. But let's be real here. We're talking about paid protesters attacking police, throwing bottles, burning police cars, yelling and screaming at people with their kids. We're talking about people punching and cold cocking people from behind as they walk with Trump stuff on, knocking hats off, tearing signs out of their hands, spitting, throwing eggs at a woman in her face, backing her into a corner. Now let me say something else. Having some affiliation with law enforcement, it was disgusting to me to see the police chief, a La Raza fan, a La Raza member in San Jose, allow the violence against Trump protesters and say later all he wanted to do was not spur more violence on by arresting people. So the anarchists win. You and the cowards that stood there and took that order, allowed that to happen, is pathetic. They did it correctly. The sheriff office and San Diego PD were ready in San Diego, and they dealt with the problem in advance. But you still had the thugs, illegal criminal invaders, anarchists, and political henchmen and stooges attacking police, attacking women, knocking people down, wasting people's time, wasting taxpayer money. And do I hear Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, the proponents of this violence, say one thing negative? No. Do I hear anything from the media carrying on about how these animals need to be arrested? Protesting is fine. Acting like an animal or a savage is not fine. And this happens in city after city after city. And it's not a liberal problem. The media doesn't frame it as a Hillary Clinton problem. They don't frame it as a Bernie Sanders problem, but it is. That's who these people represent. They represent socialism. They represent anarchy. They represent these type of candidates with the mentality of, I want something for free. And let me say something to the protesters waving your little flag from Mexico. You have all the right in the world to have your little flag. You have all the right in the world to take pride in it. You have all the right in the world to have pride in your heritage. I do. But you don't have the right to break the law as your first decision, come into this country, leech and suck off the taxpayers here, then wave your flag in the air in an angry manner representing the country that you fled from. You fled from oppression. You fled from a lack of opportunity. You fled from corruption and the murderous cartel and the lackluster government response to that. So what do? You bring that same shit here and you display it openly at a Donald Trump rally by attacking the police and doing these other things. There are a lot of Hispanic people here that are with Donald Trump. I have plenty of Hispanic friends that are with them because they don't like the fact that you are coming here and disrespecting the place that they got in line, that they spent money and time, the pride they have in the United States. You can be a Hispanic American and have pride in America. But when you're waving that flag around and committing crimes here and you're illegally here and acting like a thug and attacking authority that represent the laws of the United States, people are going to get pissed here. So we can whine and complain about the La Raza judge and Donald Trump's syntax in addressing him. I don't really care. He's not a politician. He's going to blunder plenty of times before the election. But I've got a woman, Hillary Clinton, that stands there over and over and over, lies to the American public about Benghazi and leaving her employees to die, lies about what the cause of that was, lies about the response to that, lies to the family, lies about a whole variety of things. Her email server, the fact that the Russians and the Chinese were in it. It's a joke. You're taking somebody and you're talking about their words versus the 100,000 employees the guy had of all races, religions, and creeds. It doesn't matter. Let's look at what Hillary Clinton actually did. She stands up there in front of you dumbasses and commits to helping women. Yet the Democratic Party and their policies have put women in a worse financial situation over the last 7 or 8 years. Median incomes are down. For minorities, it's the same thing. First-time homeownership, racial strife's at its worst. If you want a fast food job, yippee! Let's give out $15 an hour and break the back of those smaller companies that are running that, or even the big companies that are going to replace people with robotics. The Democratic Party and this whole philosophy doesn't work. But anyway, this goes back to these violent animalistic protesters attacking people. When you attack the police, you're attacking the laws of the land that people here stand behind. The police simply represent them. So at some point in time, you're going to attack the wrong person, you're going to do the wrong thing at the wrong time, harm a child or something, and the blowback is going to be unbelievable. And the media, you're responsible, along with Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton, for not calling these thugs, animals, illegal criminal invaders out. It's disgusting. Nick is saying one take, and yes, I'm still angry.